EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20, 11.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Hey, let go. Hey, gun.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he fires one, but incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 26. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Man, let me paint that fuck nigga Flo. Stay on Call of Duty. I'm going to paint that fuck nigga for you.
On first down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right.
Send the invite. I don't want to hear nothing.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What that mean? Where y'all from?
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped.
I done been down there. I done been through them parts before.
Call it no gain on the play.
I was eating content shit. I was eating content shit.
They'll try the air now with Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do
I've had constant fire constant shit before.
Move forward defensively.
You know, New Orleans
got to continue to
shit,
focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second.
Radio man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton.
We ain't living in New Orleans.
This.
We ain't living in New
7-yard
Orleans.
line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's the heat. That ain't New
They're
Orleans.
able to convert on 3rd down, and
That's
that sets
man.
up a 1st
That's
and goal.
gentility. That's gentility.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be
Talking about
2nd
on
and
North
goal.
Broad. Under the bridge. Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But that ain't no that. You lying when you say that shit nasty. You lying when you say that shit nasty.
Keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Oh,
This defense
well,
against the run,
different.
by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball
Yeah,
against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team?
But I mean, you know where the hood
you might
is.
want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now it's Newton.
That ain't the value.
And they get
That
to
ain't the value,
Newton
fuck
and take him
nigga.
down for the sack. That's Luke Kuechly
That ain't the
with a
value. I
sack.
be trying to tell niggas that. Niggas be thinking New Orleans, the value and all that shit. Nigga, we a city,
Great coverage
nigga.
downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
I'm from Uptown. I'm
After
from
marching
on the
down
other side of the
only
bridge
getting
where you
3
work
there, it
at.
kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a
Yeah,
lot better
right.
that they didn't give up a touchdown
Yeah,
after the march against them. But
Yeah,
on the
right.
offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive,
Right.
and 3 points were put on
He
the board.
lived us, so he'll tell you.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Yeah, all right. All
Now
right.
taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
At least they ain't gonna believe it, though. He just gotta go find out.
Because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game.
you ain't
Let's
trying
go
to find
play
out.
and play as best we
You ain't
can.
trying to
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
He ain't trying to
Sometimes
find
it
out.
absolutely serves that way. You get a
No,
second
not.
opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
I'm gonna give you a tour.
Last play got just a
Go
yard.
find out.
Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
I know most of the time. When the
All
ball's
right,
in the
well,
air, you're
look,
thinking wide
Mr. Man,
receiver,
Mr.
tight end,
Varley.
but running
Go
backs,
down there thinking
they
the
can be
nigga
a
trying to
big
play
part of any
mad.
passing offense nowadays.
Stupid ass. Nigga gonna let you win and kill your stupid ass.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
They're like, damn, bro, you got me, bro. Nigga gonna let you win and kill your stupid ass.
And that will be incomplete.
And then Varley gonna.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
They're gonna let you win. They're gonna lock the door. They're gonna strip you
This will
naked.
pin him nicely
That's all they're
inside the
gonna have.
20 as it's out of bounds
You
at
can give
about
it
the
up or you can die.
14-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know,
everybody ain't going to make that throw, though.
Keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot.
He said he had a nigga lost back.
Hey, gun.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great.
Boy, you sound like you live in New Orleans.
Lightning speed there on the sack from the corner, Duke Dawson.
That nigga was wide open, bro.
With no fear, they brought the pressure.
Oh, I'm watching Roasted Stream. My bad.
But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
So
this nigga playing with the 49ers, Roasted playing with the 49ers. I'm watching this shit.
They sure do, and now
you know
it's
you
really not the
with
American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And I might download it tonight.
From the 17, Newton. Open man is Samuel. Complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
Young boy be the reason until Don kill.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Newton. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
That bitch ain't even got the game on. He just made a
46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Put the stream up there.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
27
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Man, this nigga giving young Roasted the
We'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And I'm about to watch that name because I hate to see this nigga young Roasted get beat, man.
Here we go. 180!
D-Knight blasted that nigga. That nigga beat him like 38 to 14 or something like that.
He's brought down. It's a Panther
that nigga
sack.
had 9 sacks.
Ryan Burns in there for sack number 22 on the year. And folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001.
Nigga sent the blank screenshot.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Yeah, for real.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So
that nigga Google the
screenshot. A very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent.
Nigga, you ain't playing on hardcore.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nigga don't play on hardcore.
9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A manager at McDonald's throws a blender at a customer and breaks her cheekbone and nose.
To his left.
Damn.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
That bitch ain't played no game. That bitch fell, too. That bitch ain't looking for.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton, and he's got the hook up to Moore. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Newton. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action. It's Newton. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. From the red zone now, Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trevor Williams with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken.
You won. Nigga, stop talking to me. What you want to talk about? What you want to rap about?
If they hurry, we'll see. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Nigga, today you go down.
Garoppolo.
I know you a fat bitch. I ain't got to see you know that.
6 seconds left on the clock.
Bitch, it sounds like it's hard for you to breathe right now.
From the 34,
it sounds like it's hard for you to breathe right now, you fat bitch. Fat sloppy motherfucker. That's all your hoes good like you.
Intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
All right. No.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Yeah, because I told you you had a good performance on Monday, but I gave it to you early.
They knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
I just might as well not get a point out there.
That's all they needed to keep the drive going.
You're not a peasant.
That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
No, you're not a lead.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz game, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive
no motherfucking pizza you made.
You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover the field.
I ain't trying to eat.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Again, Newton. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
All right, I'm going to
bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Here's puts a good swing in the high.
This will be caught at about the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there.
None of my holes flat. You seen the footage, nigga?
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard.
You seen the footage, nigga? You seen the footage, nigga?
Curl there against zone, but the key to
Boy, Flo, that hole was fine, huh? Both of them holes were fine.
How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space.
Ain't no cap in my rap, nigga.
A gain of just a yard,
you just say that? Ain't no cap in my rap,
well,
fuck, nigga.
This has been a long drive. In fact, it's eating up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football,
no cap
you control
my
the
rap,
clock,
fuck,
and impose your will on the defense.
You a hating ass nigga. That's what you is. You a hating ass fat musty bitch. It's so easy to salute a nigga, man. That's all it is. It's so easy to do that. But yo, fuck fat ass always hating on a nigga.
He's coming, double up. Switch.
No, I always hating on that. I talk to, my little bitches on the phone and say, them bitches fat. You got A's and shit like that. I'm like, that's cool, bro.
It's a loss of 2 there.
Nigga hating on me like that. Bitch, stop hating and salute a nigga, ho. Fuck is you talking about? Let me die slow then. Let me die slow then, fuck nigga. Let me die slow then. Let me die slow, fuck nigga.
2nd down and goal. Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown.
Did the phone disconnect?
DJ Moore.
Yeah, it always disconnect after you press N.
And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I said the phone always disconnect after you press N.
To 10-0. Now after the touchdown,
I thought the conversation was over, but I guess you still want to talk.
This fielded at the 2.
It was cool.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Tell you bye? Do I ever tell you bye? The
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
No, I don't want to push
it. You mentioned they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all
I treat you
game.
well enough.
They understood coming in.
But you already too. This is your problem. You don't understand. I gotta keep you at a distance because like you a very emotional person.
Too strong. They get there and take him down.
Yes, I do.
Someone's closing in on the league.
Because you be asking me questions that you're not allowed to ask me.
Now you add 2 more to his total.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a way.
Well, but you should make a decision just not to answer him at all. Stop asking.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Listen, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. And I've told you this shit before. I done told you this shit before, bro. I'm the same nigga wherever I go. Wherever I go. I don't give a fuck about none of that. The difference, let me tell you the difference between me and you. You a fuck nigga.
And that was amazing.
Them hoes ain't gonna let you talk to you them like that. But me, I'm gonna talk to who I want the way I want to. And then that pressure gonna come behind, and then I'm gonna just handle it that way. You a fuck nigga.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess.
You scared of them hoes brothers. I ain't scared of no nigga or bitch. Oh boy, good pick. What?
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack.
That nigga played that hoe.
3rd and long.
What's your name? DJ D what?
From the gun, Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
That's crazy.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Completes it to Samuel. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check safety, check safety. 11.
He a hater. That's all that fuck nigga is. Nigga posting a picture of my hole. Nigga posting a picture of my hole. I'm talking about from the back and the front. This nigga talking about, man, that ain't your hole, nigga, Instagram hole. I posted a picture of her standing up and everything. You want me to see me a picture with me and her? I'm fuck nigga.
They are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
That's too weird. You know what? I'm gonna put it in the group. I'm gonna put it in the group so you can see it too.
Interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Jerome know what I mean when I say that. Jerome know what I mean when I say that. You done stay in New Orleans. You know what time it is. Shut your pussy ass, fat ass up.
30-yard line.
With that fucking pussy pouch on the front of your stomach,
The Panthers
bitch.
out there and ready to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive.
Look at him. He's still wolfing. Ain't that what you call it, wolfing? Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Now 2nd and 4. Newton. Escaping
You want to be my son,
and
huh?
time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. To throw is Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practice.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Okay.
Great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
You do
He's
too.
going to go down again. DeForest Buckner, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Carolina. This is taken around the 12.
Shut up, fuck, nigga. You asked for that picture. I'm sending it, nigga.
It's a nifty return of
But you saw that
29
one already.
yards.
But
And
you
the
said it was
offense will
chopping
take
my rock.
over with a new set of downs.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Here we go.
Check 55.
Lock.
Check nickel.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. 15 yards on the play, first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They come out here in the eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10.
Nigga, stay more on your stupid fat ass, man.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Gun.
Newton. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Back to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 25 yards that time.
20.
Now Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, pussy nigga, don't nobody want to use that fuck ass gun. Shut your bitch ass up. No bitch ass nigga. Like I can't get the gun.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Nigga, what the fuck
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the 49ers, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen,